name is Sandra Hall. I'm a 46-year-old mother of 2 kids and my 2 doggies. So it's a long story on how it started with my dialysis. About 2 years ago, the end of September, we had planned and prepaid for a trip back home to where I'm from in California. Right about a week before we went out, I just started feeling not right. But I pushed through because I'm stubborn like that, and I worked all the way up to it, and we went through the trip. And then the day we got home, I was just so swollen up and so huge, like we couldn't even put the shoes on my feet anymore. So I went to the urgent care, and I had put on 84 pounds in 12 days of pure fluid. Over the next about 25, 27 days, I was hospitalized. They had me on a 24/7 IV drip and a periodic, additional LASIK to help try to remove the fluid off of me while testing my kidneys every 8 hours, knowing all along that they could be damaging my kidneys. And about 2 weeks in, I was like, well, I want to stop this before dialysis. I don't ever want to be on dialysis. And then at about the 3-week mark, one of the nephrologists kind of snickered at me and said, you might not have a choice. And then at about 3.5 weeks, they took me into the cardiac lab, put a heart catheter in me, and I started the dialysis through my chest, and that was in November of 2019. They've always insisted that my health problems was my weight problems. I had never been as big as I was when I was hospitalized that day, but I had always been overweight. And so to start to lose the weight, when I got released from the hospital with still the heart catheter in, I was in clinic doing dialysis. They started talking to me about, well, now this is permanent. We're going to have to take the next steps and put a fistula in you. You're going to have to lose the weight. And then I was, losing weight, and dialysis was helping take some of the fluid off. And so I did that for about the next 2 months. And then in February, it became very clear we were going to be doing dialysis and I was going to get the fistula. Then I started to get more serious about losing weight, and I started doing more. After I had the fistula put in, I was very unhappy in the clinics. My head nephrologist told me about the home program where I could learn to do it at home. Then I got to go for my first evaluation for a kidney transplant, and they would not make me active on the list until I reached a certain goal weight. For a kidney transplant would be no more dialysis. I would be able to live life again. I would be able to travel. I would be able to do things with my family. And I wouldn't have to do dialysis 20-something hours a week. The kids, my life, my dogs, and just the fact that I want to live. I want to still make memories with the people I love. My recommendations to people in my position would definitely be to pay attention to your own health, take care of your own body.